Morning class. Christian? Silas? Maya? How's everyone doing? Alright. Did we all do the reading? Silence. Christian, phone down, please.
This class shouldn't exist. I shouldn't have to waste my time taking a stupid-ass class that is trying to brainwash me into thinking differently than I have been my entire life. The traits that have been instilled in me since I was young are completely more than adequate. I'm doing everything in my power to not lose my mind listening to this fucking idiot. All of these different perspectives I'm being forced to learn about are sickening. I mean, can you imagine a world where people are for illegal gang members being in this nation with no repercussions whatsoever? I mean, not to mention how they're contributing to the already excessive amount of poverty and squalor that is consuming this country. Absolutely ridiculous that this is being taught in this class.
Alright, I'll ask again. Did anyone do the reading? Christian?
I love the reading.
Did you?
I thought it was great.
What'd you love about it?
Well, I just love the ultra-liberal agenda that was, being thrusted upon me within the reading. As if this country isn't pathetic enough, with people pushing 30 in their parents' basements, tweeting about how Jeff Bezos is awful because he actually did something with his life and purchased a home with 25 bathrooms. I love it. As if they are doing anything to get off of their asses and make something of themselves.
Thank you, Christian. Thank you for your perspective on that. Is that all?
Yeah.
See, class, Christian has just provided the perfect example of how we can manipulate language to create an argument. Note his choice of adjectives, nouns, and verbs. The ultra-liberal agenda was thrusted upon him. In other words, Christian was asked to read. But no, by the power of words, mere English, Christian has suddenly made himself a victim, subjugated to a force extreme and severe. Brilliant work, Christian. Really, you have potential, my friend. And for what it's worth, if you do not enjoy the readings, you do not have to do them. But I posit that in venturing to read them, as you so graciously, clearly have, you inevitably strengthened your vocabulary, which today has allowed you to formulate such a poignant, ostensible argument before our class. Thank you. Anyone else?
Yeah, I don't see how any of this even matters. Like, I'm not gonna use it when I graduate. No one reads books or newspapers anymore. I'm just like, what's the point?
Silas, you've been quiet. Do you have any thoughts? Not to put you on the spot.
Well, I mean, Said's theories about intellectuals creating philosophies and messages is good and all, but, like, what does it matter what one person does? Like, reading doesn't even affect real life, and no one has time to read anymore anyways. I'm just like, what am I gonna do when I even graduate?
Ah, Silas. I can always count on you for inspiration, can't I? You know, every political, legal, social movement in history has been accompanied by ideas, philosophies, theories, even nihilism itself. But theory can only be created with reading and research skills, which we learn here in this classroom as English majors. In using these skills, people can be organized and inspired into action, which I believe is something we all struggle with in this classroom. Masses have been inspired by mere pamphlets. Not to mention writing can be translated and distributed globally now. Look, Silas, I know you hate the world, but you have the skills to change it, my friend. So do something. Maya, did you do the reading? Did you enjoy it?
Oh, yes. Yes, I enjoyed it a lot. It reminds me of when we studied Joyce. Imagine there's a whole people who have been seen as grimy and good for nothing, but Joyce, he said, look, we are just as ordinary as you are. See, Joyce, he understood that writers have this responsibility to capture realism, to organize epiphany, to tell the truth. I've been sitting here for months watching and listening and waiting, and God, the stories in this room. There's so much to say. There's so much I've always wanted to say. If only.
Eat shit, you liberal loser.
Alright, get off the screen.
It's not that deep, just speak up.
The head nod? Silence. Silence. Silence, silence, silence. You know, the world would be happier if we all had the same capacity to be silent as we have to speak. Silence is golden. They say we only speak when we cease to be at peace with our thoughts. Due respect to you, Maya. I respect your silence. A silent response says as many words as many. Although, Maya, I would strongly encourage you to write, publish, and share whatever it is that so peacefully occupies your mind. Might then the world learn something about itself. You know, a good friend of mine, another professor at another university, dear Heather. Dear Heather. She's as brilliant as they come. She's got her own online journal, self-recorded podcast. Thousands tune in daily. She's an absolute owl. You won't get a word out of her. Hardly ever condescends to a word of mundane conversation. You would hate her if you were to talk to her. Her voice is neither understood nor appreciated in passing. If you want to get her talking, you better sit long by the fire with a cup of tea. Then you'll realize how brilliant she is. So Maya, start writing. You've got a voice. Alright, losers. You guys learn anything today?
Look who's talking.
Christian, will you stand up?
No.
I figured. Maya, will you stand up, please?
Yes.
Alright. I want you to say very loud, I am a leader.
I am a leader.
What?
I am a leader.
One more time, louder.
I am a leader.
Who are you talking to?
Say it like you believe it.
I am a leader.
Yes, you are. Christian, will you do the same for me, please? Silence.
You are a leader.
Doesn't mean much coming from you.
We are all leaders.
Thank you, Silas. Say louder.
We are all leaders, and what we say matters.
Yes! Christian, say it.
I guess you're right. Everything we say matters.
Now say it.
Say what?
I'm a leader.
I am a leader.
Look, I didn't mean a thing I said to those kids. It's not my job to be genuine. If it was, I'd get fired. But, every once in a while, I feel like I say something that catches someone's eye. And for that one kid that's listening, his life has changed. That keeps me going.